What's good, my beautiful kings and queens? It's I, Wini Boansi, your favorite British locked YouTuber. If this is the first time that you're watching a video of mine, welcome to my locks and lifestyle channel. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button before you continue to watch this video. Guys, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon as well so that you're notified every single time that I upload. Because I was looking at my analytics the other day and I was shocked to discover that 80% of you guys watching my videos aren't even subscribed to my channel. What a shocker. If you're an oldie and you've returned back to watch this video, mwah, love you so much. Thank you so much for the continuous support. Before I continue, yeah, my nails are growing out. I don't know if my camera's gonna lie and make it look fresh, but quarantine nails, man, I'm still waiting for my self nail kit to arrive because my SNS nails have completely grown out and I'm over it. I want to remove the color. I want to cut my nails short. If you know me well, you know I absolutely hate long nails. These are all my nails. I don't do acrylics because I can't be asked for long nails, but anyway, without me rambling on too much, today's video. So I've had locks for almost 9 whole years now. The lock journey has been absolutely phenomenal. I've loved every single moment of it, including having to work out what works well with my locks and what doesn't. And even at this point of my journey, it's always interesting when maybe I've been using something for a while that has been working well for me and then out of nowhere it no longer works well for me. It's a continuous journey and it's been a fulfilling one for the most part. However, I feel like with any journey that you have in life, there's going to be things that you love about it and there's going to be things that you don't like about it so much. So this video, I'm basically going to be showing you guys 4 things that I hate or dislike, because I feel like hate is a bit of a strong word. 4 things I dislike about having locks. So the first one is getting lint dust trapped in my locks or stuck on my locks. Trapped, stuck, you know what I mean. I personally think that when you have locks, it's unavoidable. I feel like at some point you will end up getting some form of lint or dust or something stuck in your hair, even if it's just temporarily, regardless of what you do. I think there are multiple things that you can do in order to avoid it from happening. However, shit happens. You might go out and then there's like dust and stuff floating around in the air on a hot summer's day and that gets caught up in your hair. It might be that you're wearing a scarf or a jumper or some kind of clothing or material and some of it gets stuck in your hair. It's really annoying and I have to say it's one of my pet peeves in regards to locks, because honestly I feel like I spend so much time kind of going through my locks and just picking things out. I try my best to not pick things out vigorously, or if I can tell that something is like very deeply ingrained in my locks, then I have to breathe in and firm it. But if it's just like on the outside, I can just see, like, I can just quickly just gently take it out. I'ma always do it regardless. Second thing that I hate about having locks, this is more of a personal thing. So I've always had issues with dandruff. Although on my lock journey, you know, sometimes it's been good, sometimes it's been manageable, sometimes it's been really bad. I feel like the past couple of months it's been really bad. A lot worse than probably in previous years. So much so, it's just like I'll be getting really weird kind of massive chunky disgusting flakes, like predominantly in my hairline area. I do get it like in other areas of my scalp. However, I really hate it because essentially what happens when you have locks, if like myself you have dandruff issues or scalp issues, whatever you may call it, you kind of find pleasure in scraping it off. I know it sounds really gross, but for example, like I have issues like right in this area right here, yeah, and there's a word for it, I can never pronounce it, so I'm just gonna put it on the screen somewhere here. And because the flakes are so like chunky and sometimes they're so visible because they're like white or like grayish in color, I get so much pleasure just kind of like gently scraping it and watching the flakes just fall out. But in turn, what happens, whether I do that or whether I don't, is I can sometimes see the flakes just chilling on top of my locks, and it's really, really, really gross. Don't get it twisted though, when I wash my locks, the flakes do come out, but it's just such a pet peeve just seeing flakes just chilling on my locks. It's so gross, and I know I kind of need to stop doing that, but at the same time I feel like sometimes when it gets away the scaly flakes, it's just weird, because when you've got that condition, and I don't quite know what triggers it, but when you get that condition, it's not like normal dandruff, it's massive scaly dandruffy flakes, like it, and I think to myself, if I was a loose natural, it wouldn't be that bad, because you know I can just, you know, scrape it off and it might chill, and I can just, but with locks it's just, the whole ball game of it is different, and I hate it. You can probably tell that I really hate it, but I'm really passionate about how much I hate it, and I just can't wait for it to just be under control. In the past I have used aloe gel. Aloe gel has helped, to be fair, but even those times when I was using aloe gel, it wasn't bad. The flakes weren't as bad as they are now, so I don't know if aloe gel would help. If you guys have any tips, please do feel free to share it below, because I'm very much open at this point. I am using Nezerol. I'm very reluctant to heavily big it up right now or to do a review, because I do want to hold out a little bit. I have seen changes since I have been using Nezerol, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna hold off a little bit and let you guys know how I find it later on. The third thing that I dislike stroke hate about locks is white dots. I have white dots on the majority of my locks, and at first when I noticed them a couple years ago, I was thinking to myself, what the hell is that? Like, is it dandruff? Is it lint? Is it dust? What the hell is it? Anyway, it turns out that it's literally just the root of your hair, and there's just lots of them all over your locks. In hindsight, if somebody is far away from you, they're not gonna see it unless they're like right close to you. However, you know that thing where it's like something's not obvious to everybody else, but because it's obvious to you, you feel like everybody else can see it, and you're thinking, okay, but it looks really gross, so it's not really nice on the eye. Yeah, that I absolutely hate it. And on one of my videos I did mention that, and somebody was like, oh, it's normal when you have locks, it's literally just your roots, most people that have locks have it. And that did make me feel better, but it still doesn't change the fact that I hate it. I really freaking hate it. The last but not least thing that I hate about having locks, I'm thinking, yeah, and I have a feeling that I might randomly even come out with two, but for now, what comes to mind of what I hate has to be the fact that it is imperative that you have to make sure that you've washed all the shampoo out of your hair when you wash your hair. I know you're probably thinking like, what the hell, is it really that deep? Is it? Because essentially, even if you were loose natural, you would still have to make sure that all the products are out of your hair. Granted, you would. Granted, when I was in loose natural, I did do that. Granted, even when my hair was relaxed, I did do that. However, I feel like since having locks, yeah, I've always been super duper paranoid when it comes to wanting to make sure that I've washed all the shampoo out of my hair. And I think, yeah, because I'm like so paranoid, like, yo, if I don't make sure that all the product has been washed out of my hair, it's going to cause build-up, and we all know that build-up is nasty, and it don't look good in your locks when you've just got like chunk. Because the thing is, I think like the back of my locks, I've got like a little bit of build-up anyway. It's always the back of the locks as well. So annoying. The back of the head, annoying. But because I know this, I feel like when I wash my hair, I like over wash it with water. I will be rinsing my hair with water 4 times unnecessarily, just to make sure that I've washed all of the shampoo out of my hair. In hindsight, that is a good thing, because that means that I'm definitely making sure that all the product is gone. But then at the same time, it has me feeling like I'm just doing the most. I'm just overly overdoing it now, overly overdoing it. But you guys get what I mean. But yeah, guys, let me know, how long have you had your locks for? What have you worked out that you dislike about having locks? And also, don't get it twisted, just because I have those dislikes doesn't mean that I don't like having locks. I absolutely love having locks. I feel like having locks has been the best natural hair decision that I've ever made. Is it a joint, or is it second after me commencing this natural hair journey? Well, I mean, technically, if I didn't go natural, then I wouldn't have my locks. So it kind of goes hand in hand, I guess. But yeah, I thought I'll just share with you guys my 4 dislikes in regards to locks. But yeah, guys, please do let me know in the comment section below, what are your lock dislikes? Let's talk, let's discuss. Also, if you have any video suggestions for me, whether it's just like a general topic that you want me to discuss, or if it's a lock topic, please do drop it in the comment section below. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and until my next video, take care, be good.